Welcome to this episode of My VA Disability Claim. Today, we're going to talk about how to file for asthma, right? Keeping it simple, how to file specifically for asthma, all right? So what that means is we're going to show you how to evaluate it, right? Check the 3 elements, check the rating schedule. 2 steps, right? Just 2 steps. Keeping it quick, keeping it simple, also helpful, right? When you're done with this, you'll be able to take a disability claim and properly evaluate it with those 2 steps before you send it up to the VA. All right, so let's get right into it. How to file for, oh no. We got the guidebook too. Digital version or physical. Physical is a little more exclusive. Don't even worry about getting that. You know what I mean? Get the digital, huh? It's extremely helpful though. And this is probably my favorite part too, those things to remember. But it's kind of like having a rep there with you, just to kind of jog your memory on what's important during this claims process. All right, so the first step with this asthma, how to file, first thing we do is check the 3 elements, right? We check the 3 elements to see if this claim is strong or weak before we send it up to the VA. Why send up a weak claim to the VA? Doesn't make any sense, right? So we take our time to check those 3 elements. The 3 elements are, number 1, in-service event. What evidence do you have in regards to the in-service event for your asthma? Something you were diagnosed with while you were in the service? Cool. What's that evidence? It's in your records? Cool. Is it something that you got from the service, from some event or something that took place? Maybe you were exposed to hazardous breathing conditions, right? And that's what caused it. Okay, fine. Where's the evidence that you were exposed to this hazardous breathing? Right? It could be just your record showing that I was stationed in this place from this date to this date. It could be a burn pit registry, burn pit notification, or some other notification that, government military sends out when you've been exposed to hazardous environments, right? So that's that number 1, that in-service event evidence. Number 2, medical diagnosis. Do you have a current diagnosis of asthma, right? What's that evidence? Medical records is the only thing it really could be. So you got number 1, the in-service event. Number 2, that medical diagnosis. Number 3, is it chronic? The chronicity, the link, the nexus of it all. Do you have evidence showing that you've been suffering from asthma since you separated from service till now? Right? Those would be the 3 elements. Keep in mind, whenever you file a disability claim, what you are telling the VA is, and what you have to prove, I have a chronic disability and it was caused by my military service. That's the statement you are making with every VA claim you send up. I have a chronic disability and it was caused by the military service. So you have to prove that you have a disability. That's number 1. That is chronic. That's number 2. And that it was caused by the service. 3 elements. All right, so for this asthma, first thing we do, check 3 elements, boom, that's done. Second thing we do, check that rating schedule, right? And you can see it right here, the rating schedule for asthma specifically. Asthma is based on your spirometry readings, that FEV, FCV and all that stuff, EA Sports, it's in the game and all that stuff. You can see it right here, man. But it's based off of your readings and whether or not you're using an inhaler or other forms of medical treatment. It's important to look at the rating schedule so you can know how the VA is evaluating your condition. Let's say you file for asthma, a right knee, and a left shoulder. The VA evaluates each one of those conditions differently. And exactly how they evaluate it is in the rating schedule. Public information, baby. Come on now. Hey, if you're willing to learn, you know what I mean? Like, man, the information is out there. So again, this 2-step process with this condition of asthma specifically. Number 1, we check those 3 elements. Just making sure, do we have the evidence to satisfy that it was caused by the service? Do we have evidence to satisfy I have a disability? Do we have evidence to satisfy the claim that it's a chronic disability? All right, that's all. Keep it simple. 3 things. It's not personal. It could never be personal. This stuff is regulatory as it gets, right? It comes down to a specific regulation And you have to prove those 3 elements. You prove those 3 elements, you get your medical coverage and compensation on a monthly basis for the rest of your days. It's important to understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, right? Number 1, check those 3 elements. Number 2, check that rating schedule. And for asthma specifically, you may want to check if there are any presumptive lists associated with the different places you were stationed at, right? When I was still doing claims, that's when the Camp Lejeune stuff and all that came out. PACT, they called that PACT 2. So I was a little shocked when they called this other thing PACT back. I'm like, it's confusing. Maybe intentionally. Hey, learn the information, huh? Use the information. And if you deem it to be valuable, share the information.